David Bowie. Frida Kahlo, Papa Francisco. Lo más complejo no es hacer que se parezca, es que tenga vida. Tengo una exposición. Mi nombre es Ruben Orozco Loza y soy escultor hiperrealista. Toma la impresión con un molde de yeso, tener que injertar el cabello uno a uno. La hechura de ojos es muy importante. Además el alma. El tiempo que te tarda hacer una escultura es 5 meses. Si la equivoques, tengo que empezar de cero. Aquí en México no te dan clases de esta técnica. Soy autodidacta. Hay unos que se impresionan y hay otros que les asusta. Pero esta actividad brinda paz en esta vida. No quiero hacer algo que realmente no me llene. Es todo.
I'm Dan Clay. I'm a strategy consultant for banks, insurance companies, but my alter ego is Carrie Dragshaw. I dress up like my favorite TV show character and recreate some of her most iconic looks. The first time I ever watched Sex and the City, I was actually in my frat house. From the first episode, I was like, who is this woman? Like, is this a documentary of my mind? The show has stayed with me in a really powerful way, reminding me to love my independent, wild self as I'm searching for love. I've wasted a lot of time in my life on insecurity and on wishing that I was somebody different. I've always been so afraid to embrace my femininity, my weirdness. Maybe it's just time to be open about everything.
Despite what we've been taught, money is not the most valuable thing in the world. Relationships are the highest form of value. My name is Giuseppe Spadafora. I've been traveling the country for the last decade, offering free tea to people. I built my shelter. I don't pay rent. I harness my electricity from the sun. I try to practice what I call relationship-based economy. When I first started serving tea, I was lonely. And that's what sparked this whole thing, was loneliness. I wanted to invite the world in. In my search for genuine human interactions, I began putting on pots of tea. Random passersby would stop and sit with me. And when I took money out of my interactions with strangers, it made those interactions much more genuine. For 2.5 million years before the invention of money, the way that humans exchange things was actually through sharing. Sharing allows people to fulfill some more of their basic human needs.
Come on in. We've got a rose oolong in the pot. Welcome. How did you end up here tonight?
I was walking around looking for a prostitute and hey, I've seen free tea. You know?
Is that the truth?
Yeah. No, I was just walking around the boulevard.
So often we talk about basic human needs being air, food, shelter, water. Social, emotional basic needs are just as important.
That's good.
And community and bonds between people are some of those things. The purpose of what I do is not to tell people that they should be doing what I'm doing. The purpose is to inspire people to rethink what it is that they believe in.
I didn't know there was so many different kind of teas up in the world.
This is about genuine human interactions, inspiring a more sharing world. I just appreciate having been taught the value of being a listening ear.
Tea time!
Literally, people have met and fallen in love on the tea bus. People have found childcare or bandmates. When someone shares with me, that shows me that they actually care about a bond or a relationship. I don't share in order to be shared with. I share because I want to create a more sharing world. I'm happier now that I have quality time with people. I've served more than 35,000 cups of free tea, and I hope one day that we get to share a cup of tea.
My art usually takes me about 3 to 6 months. When you can't do it well, it's really frustrating. I use recycled material. You have to renew and modify it to make it more realistic. I am working on 1 to 35 scale. Small, I feel really cute. I use my art to tell the people about how important our heritage is. I get most of the inspiration from the streets. I make them into miniatures. To preserve them, our culture is going to disappear very soon. The young generation can preserve it. Miniatures can last forever. My name is Lim Pui Wan. I'm from Kuala Lumpur. And I am a miniature artist.